I'll fix it here with a 2010 Lincoln Town Car, and I'm going to do a thermostat change, and let's do a flush out on the water coolant. When you're going to drain your system, which is the first thing to do, or the coolant, you know, when you drop this on the ground, pets like to drink it up and that will kill them. So don't do that. And if you can, recycle it back to the auto parts store. I think they'll take it back. So far so good. I'm capturing what I can, all of it so far. I started off with loosening the cap on the top, taking the drain loose on the bottom of the radiator. Yeah, this is the driver's side. Under the radiator on the driver's side is this petcock. Just loosen it up all the way and let it run into a bucket. Think we could tell these guys to hold off a little bit while I make a video? Hey guys, I'm trying to make a video over here. Come on. Okay, as you can see, I got the lid off of here so that it helps the water running on down. Here's the top radiator hose, and right over there is the thermostat inside of here. On this Lincoln Town Car, it's going to be real easy to get to. There's just a couple of bolts right here on top. So these appear to be 10 millimeter, and we might as well just take a hose loose. All right. Be sure to buy a little rubber ring, because it didn't come, I don't think it comes with the thermostat unless you ask for it. And I got a feeling we're probably going to need one of these. Might as well, it's only a couple bucks. Well, let's see now, how do we get this to come off of here? I saw it move, yes. All right, well, there is a thermostat in here. I was wondering because it goes all the way across town before it starts to get up to temperature. So this thermostat is probably stuck open. And in fact, I suspected that somebody had just taken it out, but yeah, there is one in here, and it looks like it's probably not working. Okay, get that out of there. Yeah. Okay, a non-functioning thermostat. No wonder it took all the way across town to warm up. This is only a piece of a thermostat. Clean this up now really good. Hey, what do you think about that? So I stuck this in the vise and used a rosebud type of, a wire wheel brush thing in the electric drill, and gosh, I think it came out pretty cool. Drain the water and everything that I'm supposed to dump, put this in the system and top it off with water and then run it for a while. So I'm just going to put it together without the thermostat to do that and bring it up to operating temperature and all that stuff next. So what I did is I actually put the part of that thermostat, the old one that's all gutted out, I actually put it in there just for temporary because it helps hold the O-ring into place. That's the only reason. Okay, now we'll just put the plug in down at the bottom again. Okay, as you can see, I actually was able to collect that stuff that was draining. So that's pretty cool. We'll be able to take it back or something. Now we got things buttoned up enough to probably to So I guess we just dump this in. Well, I'm not sure if we were supposed to shake that or something. Let me see. Okay. Now we dump this in. Cooling system, pour contents into the cooling system and fill with water. Run the engine for at least 10 minutes, well, or even 3 to 6 hours for a better cleaning. Hey, we'll drive it around and whatever, I guess. Okay. So ideally, I think that ideally you would want to use distilled water in your system. I'm not going to do the ideal thing. I'm just going to put regular hose water in there. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let the engine run as I'm filling it up to work any bubbles out that I can also for this process. By the way, some of these tools like this one is so handy. I'll put a description, in the description where I get my stuff. This one I got off of Amazon, and I've got 4 of these now. They're all still working. Amazing. One of them was starting to give me trouble, but I use them so much. I keep one in the car and keep one in my toolbox. Anyway, that's cool. If I'd have thought about it with this hose off of here, I would have put some in there and stuff. So we'll see how it goes here. When I do the flush out, the last one, and I put the coolant that I'm going to stay in here, that's probably what I will do. I'll take the hoses off, squirt it inside, not squirt it, but pour coolant in every which way I can and all that. You never want to open this thing when your engine's hot. Very dangerous. So just, if you're going to open this up, wait till your engine is cool. I'm going to go inside and the car to turn the heater on, and that way hopefully it will help circulate this through the heater as well, the heater core. All right, I'm actually going to leave it like that for a bit and drive it around some and circulate the best I can, and then we'll have to let it cool down before we open it to drain it again. Hey, just so y'all know, I drove all over town. I went to O'Reilly's, I went to Napa, I went to AutoZone, I went to several places. Nobody's recycling this stuff back, okay? I don't know what it is in your town, but in my town, ain't happening. So maybe Republic Services, the dump services, or I don't know, but not recycling here. So I see that it's cooled down enough that we can undo everything. Be sure you're careful about that. And let's take this thing back apart, drain and flush out everything we can flush out. Let me start with draining the bottom there first. Okay, I got the bottom draining out there. All right. Yeah, I'll take these out. Take this off. And take that piece of a thermostat out. We have our new gasket there. Don't forget that thing. Don't want to drop it down inside or anything. Now what I want to do is unhook some other hoses. All the hoses I can unhook. That's the thing is, unhook all the hoses you can unhook. And hopefully I can even unhook the heater hoses and, you know, douche out the heater core from the front on the passenger side. I see this big crossover hose. It's like a gigantuous long radiator hose going all the way across the front of the car, and it goes to the bottom of the radiator over here. So I think I'll take that. I already took the clamp back here, and I'm going to pop this hose off of here so that I can really douche out the radiator. And like I say, keep unhooking everything you can find on the water passageways and douche it all out. Now over on this side, I'm thinking of, you know, the other end of that long hose that's down underneath that goes all the way across the front. It'd be a lot easier if I just took this out. So I went ahead and unscrewed the, you know, just loosened up the clamp there, unhooked the little clippers here, and I think we can just, yeah, take that out of the way. That's pretty cool. Now I can get right down in here. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, look at that. Now, I started to try to squeeze that, but I couldn't get to it. But now I can get to it a lot easier. So I can undo this end of that hose, and I can get right up to that inlet into the engine with the garden hose. I was able to unhook this end of it so that I can get right to that motor part. Now, what about that gives me access to radiator and engine block, but what about the heater core? So I was just looking over here, and it may not be too easy, but I think these are heater hoses right back up in here. I was able to depress a little thing here and pull this off of here. See, I was able to pull that off of here. And then this bracket is kind of in my way, so I looked up here on top. Actually, I took this vent thing off of here. So once you take that vent thing off of there, there's two nuts up here. I believe they are it's 11. So I'm gonna see, I've started taking these off. And I think that's gonna take that bracket out of there too, so that I'll really be able to get in there. We'll see. Yeah, now I can probably get this bracket out of the way too, hopefully. Yeah, I was able to get this off, and this other one off. Wow, where'd it go? Yeah, this one. I was able to get this off and get this off, but what did I have to do to get in there? Whoa, I had to use these things. I'll tell you what, you know, I don't remember where I got these, but I will look them up on Amazon and see if I can find something similar and put it in the description, so in case you need to do this too, you can get some of these. Yeah, I was hoping to hook a hose up to this thing, and you know, I even thought about I even thought about this thing. You know, have you ever seen one of these? You put it in your drain in your sink or whatever, and then you put your garden hose to it, and it blows up like a balloon and pressurizes. But you know what? Heater cores, I don't think they ever are subject to really high pressure. So I don't think I want to do that, even if it did fit. What I do want to do is I'll adjust this this thing here to the you know, single push thing, and see if I can just kind of back flush this heater radiator. Let's see if that works. Okay, I went on one side, now I go on the other side. Okay. You know, I just kind of went both directions. Here, I'm going to douche out the reservoir. Hopefully that kind of douches that out. And then this, oh, you know, just keep unconnecting things and blowing them out. That's the thing here. Let's get this all cleaned out. See, I don't see any stuff coming back out through here, so maybe I can go through here. Woo! Got me. I can hear it going through some passageways and stuff. Douche everything you can douche. Yeah, I can hear that douching out something. Gurgling, swooshy, booshy, douchey. Douchey douche. Okay, oh no. I can't see anything, wow. See what we can find to douche out. Douche out everything you can douche out. Let's try this. Well, yeah, I can see it coming out the bottom over here where that hose connects, and there's some yucky yellow stuff coming out. So that's a good thing. Just let it run a little bit and run some of that out of there. Yeah, it's getting more clear now. Now maybe I can blast it the other way from down below. There it comes foaming out of there. Look at that. Yeah, it looks, actually it looks pretty like it's cleaning up nicely. Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. I'm gonna do that again. And I see it gooshing out down here, and this time it's a lot more clear. So that's a good sign. Yeah, what about that hose down here? Here, look at this. Let's hose this hose out. It's the douche mobile. Douche everything. All right. Okay, I don't know. I think we douched everything you can douche. The Lincoln douche mobile. Today's a crazy day. The wind is blowing, and the jets were flying their F-16s and stuff, and there's a lot of traffic. Sorry, but that's the way it is. Now the wind's blowing me all out crazy. Okay, we're gonna start putting these things together. Okay, traffic noises, wind noises, airplane noises, every kind of noise you can imagine to make it challenging for me to make a video. All right, so let's start putting all the connections back up together, and then we'll fill it with the real, let's see. Well, I'm gonna use this stuff right here, just because it's readily available everywhere, and you know, you can get it at Walmart, AutoZone, whatever. And so I don't want to be broke down somewhere or anything I have to add and then have to find a special kind of coolant somewhere. I want to be able to find it really easy everywhere. And you can find this real easy everywhere. It says all vehicles. So this is what I've decided to use. Oh, by the way, I am using this time I'm using a concentrate. Got this all hooked up right down in here. And let me just show you over here. Look at that. I got that heater hoses all hooked in over there. But I have to let you know that I did have to use these over on the other side and on this side with the heater hoses. So I don't know, just in case you might want to get some of these before you start your job here. that was necessary for me, it seemed like, to make this job a whole heck of a lot easier. Oh, also, this thing, this bracket that was in the way, yes, it did, once I took those two 11 millimeter, let's see, can you see? 11 millimeter nuts off of there, and then this little nut loosened a little bit, and then this wing wiggled out of the way. So I'm gonna wiggle it back into place. Let's see how that goes. This part was not really too hard. You know, these 11 millimeter nuts on the top here, held the bracket in, and then this thing just pushed on. It's just like a little rail right here, clipped on, or just really, really easy. All right, so now this thing, you know, I don't know if this is normally held in differently or what. Mine just seem to be laying in here. I don't know if that's normal or not. Mine just seems to be hanging out there. Yours might be different, I'm not sure. Okay, now, what do we do next? What do we do? What do we do? Let's see, if we got all the hoses connected underneath and everything, then I'm gonna start pouring coolant down inside of here. Can you believe all those jets are playing up in the sky again? Oh my gosh. They don't give me a break. Anyways, I'm gonna start with pouring some of this stuff down in here. I'm also gonna, heck, why not? Just pour some in here. Oop, that's full. All right. Yeah. Okay, now we got a new thermostat to put in right there. You know, on top of everything else that I got going on here with the with the wind and the traffic and the friggin' jets in the sky, and also somebody pulled up front and is playing their stereo next to me. What the heck? Come on, man. Give me a break. Okay, there's the O-ring. And this is the new thermostat. Oh, man. Take a break from all that noise. How could there be so many things happening trying to make noise on my video? Oh, wow. Well, that happens. I live close to Nellis Air Base. Yeah. Now we get to add water. I think it's 50-50 or something like that. I'll have to look at it and see. I'll fix it here, fixed another one. This thing seems to be working just fine. It's all circulating now and working the bubbles out of it. All right. I'm thinking of cleaning this up. You know, I'm thinking, some people say you put WD-40 on these, or maybe tire black, or I'm not really sure. I've got to find out. And make that super clean and shiny. And in the meantime, look at my hair. This is crazy. This is the crazy, I'll fix it. Bet you. All right, you know what to do. Adios. Ciao.